Welcome back to our Memento Mori reflection. It's another Tuesday offering a reflection from Sister Teresa Noble's book, Memento Mori. I'm Father Owen Burns from St. Mark's Parish in Quispamsis. Just last Wednesday, I was speaking with a young man, and we started speaking about our death, looking toward our death and what that's going to look like, when it's going to take place. And for him, he grew up in a family who definitely influenced the way he thinks about death. There was really no need to plan long term for the future because of Jesus' second coming. It was imminent. Just like those in the early church who heard Jesus with their own ears saying, "I'm coming back." So there was no need to marry, there was no need to invest, no need to plan for tomorrow because Jesus was coming soon. And growing up Catholic, I think almost the exact opposite happened for me, where Jesus' second coming has been so prolonged that it's not something that we really think about. In Sister Teresa's work, she asks us to reflect on maybe the reasons why we're postponing going toward Jesus and asking him for forgiveness, asking him for healing, asking him for graces so that we can deal and endure the suffering that we have in this life. And on Friday of last week, Sister Teresa Noble writes, "We close ourselves into a casket when we stumble into serious sin and choose not to get up. Lingering in sin turns us into corpses before our bodies are lowered into the grave. We may appear young, healthy, and beautiful, but it's just a facade, like the makeup that a funeral director paints on a corpse. When this happens, we cannot rise on our own strength. Only God can exhume us from our self-imposed graves. God's grace helps us to avoid stumbling to our death and enables us to do what we could have never done before. Grace changes everything. The sacrament of reconciliation in particular cleanses us and fills us with the beauty and light of true life. All God asks is that we continue to follow in this path no matter how many times we fall. With time, things that were formerly impossible become more effortless with God's help." And speaking with this young man and reflecting on Sister Teresa Noble's work, I started thinking about how often I postpone going to my confessor. I have an appointment with him on Friday, I'm just going to wait until then. And I kind of saunter along and walk to the sacrament of confession, knowing that Jesus is coming back. Knowing that the second coming is in my future, I shouldn't be walking, but I should be running toward the sacrament of reconciliation, not out of fear of punishment, not out of fear of hell, but in the desire of God's grace, the desire of heaven and eternal life with him. Until next week, take care. God bless.